The pretzel is one of the oldest and simplest snacks that still exists today. Where it originated depends on who you ask. Most people will say it's Germany, but there are some sources that point to France. Either way, it was Europe. The story that goes along with the creation of the pretzel is a short and simple one. A monk in the year 610 AD created these little twisted things of dough, baked them, put some salt on them, and he called them pretiolas. I don't know how to say that, so there it is. And that means literally little rewards. And he gave them to the young monks, the studying monks, when they did a good job. The German term for pretzels is Bretzel. I don't know. Again, pronunciation in other languages is not my strong suit. But if this is the actual word for it, it derives from this word, which is a Latin word. It means bracelet. Back when groups of people with similar vocations ran around in guilds, the pretzel was often a symbol of baking guilds. Not kidding. The pretzel often has a religious significance, mostly because the ingredients are as simple as flour and bread, which means that it could be eaten during Lent. In fact, much like our tradition of hiding Easter eggs and having people search for them, pretzels used to be hidden around Lent time and Easter, and you went and found them. Although it is not certain exactly why the pretzel is shaped the way it is, the most common explanation, and the one that probably fits according to Occam's razor, is that it was looped so that you could hang it on things. Duh. Now, the reason I wanted to bring up pretzels, the reason it's somewhat important to me, is I grew up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and the first people to bring the pretzel to the United States were the Pennsylvania Dutch who settled here. In fact, the article where I'm getting this information from, yes, Wikipedia, has an entire section on pretzels in the United States. The very first place it lists as commercially producing pretzels is Lidditz, Pennsylvania, at the Sturgis Pretzel House in 1861. That is a mile from where I grew up. In 1889, the Anderson Pretzel Factory opened down the street from where I live now. It still operates today and produces 65 tons of pretzels a day, making it the largest pretzel manufacturer in the world. Without pretzels, the economy of our state of Pennsylvania would be significantly different. How bizarre is that? Statistics time. Pennsylvania produces 80% of this country's pretzels. The annual United States pretzel industry is worth over $550 million, and the average American eats 1.5 pounds of pretzels a year. Since I know that those bags of pretzels come in a pound, I know that I eat more than that. Finally, personal anecdote. When I was in second grade, we went on a field trip around the county to see different manufacturing processes. The first place we went was the Sturgis Pretzel Factory, and we got to hand make, roll, lay out, arrange our own pretzels, and got to bake them and eat them before we left. Then we went to Burger King, assembled our own sandwiches for lunch. Then we went to Anderson Pretzel Factory, because there's nothing around here that manufactures anything except pretzels. The old apartment that we moved out of a month ago, that was a mile away from a third pretzel factory. It's nuts. You know what? It's not nuts. It's pretzels. Now you know.